Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Curtis Ashford stops in at General Hospital to talk to his wife, Portia Robinson. As usual, Drew Kane becomes the central topic of conversation. First, they revisit his role in the Esplanade, and then the conversation shifts to how he's influenced Kai Taylor. Drew is willing to fund a high-risk medical procedure that might help Kai return to playing football. Portia has reviewed the procedure and agrees it might benefit Kai, but she remains wary. Anything involving Drew tends to come with hidden strings. Meanwhile, Kai is out grabbing lunch with Trina Robinson and reveals he's decided to move forward with the surgery. Football is his passion, and he believes the potential reward outweighs the risk. Later, he crosses paths with Curtis and tells him the same. Curtis warns him once more about Drew, but Kai doesn't believe there's any ulterior motive at play, at least not one he can foresee. Across town, the latest General Hospital recap for Friday's episode notes that Jocelyn Jacks meets up with Vaughn in the park, where he briefs her on her latest WSB mission. She's now enrolled in an environmental physics class under Professor Dalton, and her assignment is to get close to him. Her goal? Become his assistant and observe him closely. Vaughn reminds her that she's no longer simply a student, she's officially a WSB operative now. Elsewhere, Anna Devane is reeling after finding out what Emma Drake has been keeping from her. Emma has somehow obtained sealed records that detail a past incident, and Anna wants answers. Emma begins to explain what happened during her time at college in California. She discovered the university's lab was experimenting on animals, and she and her friends organized a massive distraction to gain access and attempt to intervene. They entered the lab intending to stop the testing, but authorities arrived mid-action. In the confusion, an officer tried to restrain Emma, and she reacted reflexively with the metal object she had used to open the lab door. To avoid media attention, the school made Emma a deal. She would not face legal consequences if she agreed to expulsion and signed a non-disclosure agreement. Anna is both upset and concerned. Things could have gone much worse, and she reminds Emma that while they share a strong sense of justice, actions must still follow the law. She urges Emma to be smarter and more strategic when standing up for what she believes in. Over at Drew's place, the General Hospital recap reveals a heated confrontation between Carly Spencer and Willow Corinthos. After learning that Willow has moved herself and the kids into Drew's home, Carly decides she's had enough. Up to this point, she's tried to stay civil, but with her son, Michael Corinthos, still undergoing treatment in a clinic overseas, she's ready to push back, especially when it comes to her grandchildren. The two women clash over parenting styles, poor choices, and authority in the household, while Drew stirs the pot from the sidelines. Nina Reeves walks in just in time to witness the chaos and quickly texts Jason Morgan for backup. Willow is especially sharp with her words, which prompts Carly to make a biting comparison, likening her to Nell Benson. That remark strikes a nerve and tensions boil over. Carly lunges forward, but Jason steps in and diffuses the moment before things escalate further. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis arrives at the office she shares with Diane Miller with a serious request. She needs Diane's legal expertise immediately. Alexis explains that her daughter, Christina Corinthos Davis, may be behind an incident that nearly cost Rick Lansing and Elizabeth Baldwin their lives. According to Alexis, Christina believed she was tampering with Ava Jerome's car in an act of revenge, but her actions inadvertently affected others. Diane runs through the legal implications and warns that Christina could face multiple charges, potentially carrying serious consequences. Alexis is at a loss for what to do, and Diane encourages her to take a hard look at the situation. She suggests that Alexis consider professional mental health intervention for Christina, explaining that her current approach isn't working and that proper care might be the only path toward redemption down the line. Though hesitant, Alexis eventually sees the truth in Diane's words and instructs her to begin drafting the necessary documents. General Hospital spoilers tease that Port Charles is no stranger to intrigue, but a new presence in town is stirring the pot and raising serious questions about who he really is. It's being speculated that Jen Sidwell is about to capture the attention of Jocelyn Joss Jacks, and fans are starting to wonder if her sudden curiosity about him is connected to something far more complex and be part of Joss' first assignment for the WSB, offering her a chance to prove herself within the agency. Will WSB Chief Jack Brennan give her any say in the matter? The choices ahead could redefine her future and shake up life in Port Charles as we know it. Sidwell's arrival in Port Charles is anything but random. He seems to possess an unusual depth of insight into the city's criminal underworld and the players involved. His composed exterior hides what could be a far more calculated agenda, and many are beginning to suspect that he's not just a curious newcomer, but something else entirely. Whispers suggest he might be a WSB operative himself, and Brennan could be using Joss as a pawn in a bigger strategy, possibly testing her abilities by sending her straight into Sidwell's path. Naturally, this kind of test would also challenge her loyalty to those she once called family. Sidwell's cryptic actions and reserved nature strongly hint that his presence is no coincidence. Joss has always shown grit and determination, and now Brennan appears ready to see if she can stand on her own in the field. But if Sidwell really is a fellow WSB agent, he might be drawing her deeper into a more perilous world, one that will demand quick thinking, strong instincts, and emotional strength. Could Joss be heading straight into her first covert operation, with a double agent watching her every move? Is it possible that Sidwell is operating against Sonny Corinthos, yet still working under Brennan's orders? Joss has handled tough situations before, but stepping into the shadowy world of intelligence work would push her like never before. Her WSB involvement could become a defining chapter in her life, one filled with high-stakes decisions, moral dilemmas, and the constant risk of danger. She may find herself caught between personal loyalties and professional responsibilities that are impossible to ignore. The more involved she becomes, the more strained her relationships could become, especially if she's forced to walk a moral tightrope and make choices that challenge her values. Whether Joss embraces this mysterious new direction or finds herself second-guessing her path, one thing is clear: Sidwell's appearance is just the beginning. Her journey may transform not only her role in Port Charles, but her sense of self as well. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease that Michael Corinthos may be recast after all, according to a now-deleted post that sparked speculation. A recent leak has hinted at the possibility of a new actor stepping into the role. Let's take a look at the likelihood of that happening. Though there had been hope that Chad Duell might return as Michael, GA executive producer Frank Valentini left the door open for change when he discussed Duell's exit. Currently, there are no plans to recast his role, but in daytime television, anything can happen, Valentini commented in an interview last November. Now, new developments suggest the show might indeed be moving forward with a recast for Michael's character. This buzz was fueled by actor Robert Adamson, who previously filled in for Michael. He posted a message on social media expressing disappointment over not being considered for the role again. The post was later removed, but it circulated among fans while it was up. Adamson reportedly shared his frustration in the now-deleted post, writing, "Thanks for inviting me to audition for the recast of Michael," in what appeared to be a sarcastic tone. He added that he had previously stepped in on 3 separate occasions, often with little notice or prep time, and still wasn't given the opportunity to read for the part officially this time around. While there's no confirmation on who might take over, it's becoming clear that producers may be actively working to recast the role of Michael, and fans could see someone new in the part soon. If plans move ahead, a fresh face might appear on screen as Michael, something that's sure to stir up mixed feelings among longtime viewers. Chad Duell has played Michael for 15 years, often at the center of emotionally intense and complex storylines that spanned months, sometimes even years. Take the infamous baby switch storyline involving Wiley Corinthos, a plot that unfolded slowly and gripped fans right up to the big reveal. During Chad's tenure, his time off-screen was minimal, mostly limited to brief absences, like those mentioned by Robert Adamson when Chad took time away following his father's passing. It's understandable that Chad might want a well-earned break. He's remained quiet about any casting changes or rumors, which appear to have some truth to them. While he hasn't confirmed his future on the show, it's possible he simply chose not held out hope for his comeback. It's also fair to acknowledge the show's intention to keep Michael's story moving, even if that means bringing someone new into the role. Some viewers continue to speculate about the situation, questioning whether Chad truly chose to step away or if there were other factors involved. For now, Chad has consistently maintained that he opted not to renew his contract to take some personal time. What do you think about the recent casting updates? Would you support a recast for Michael Corinthos if it means seeing the character back in the thick of things? Coming up, General Hospital spoilers reveal that Michael's doctors will continue to deliver hopeful updates about his condition, teasing his possible return to Port Charles, along with new drama and twists ahead. Stay tuned for more General Hospital updates and spoilers to see how this thrilling story unfolds. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.